Hey Curry fans, welcome back to another speed build video. Guys, in this one we're going to be building the most requested build that I have ever had, and I'm going to let you guess what it is. Now, for you astute observers and viewers who are actually looking at the thumbnail and the title and probably have a pretty good idea of what I'm making, it is in fact going to be the Temple of Time. Now, it's not just any Temple of Time, it's not the Temple of Time from Ocarina of Time, it's actually the Temple of Time from the newer Zelda game, which is Breath of the Wild. Or at least that's what I'm led to believe based on the fact that it's all kind of crumbling and destroyed. Don't tell anyone, I've never actually fully played a Zelda game, I've just seen lots of people play it. And I also own Breath of the Wild, but I've never actually played it, so go figure. Anyways, hate me if you must, but this build was epic. It took me tons and tons of time to put together, and if you were there for the streams, guys, and by the way, you can catch me doing some of these builds live on Twitch, link is down below. Yeah, you'll know if you were in that stream, guys, that we had a lot of difficulty with parts of this build, and it actually took us over 2 streams to put together, so that's like anywhere from 10 to 12 hours of just building, messing around, and changing things. But as always, guys, if you enjoy these epic or highly requested builds, guys, feel free to hit the like, the subscribe, or the little dinner bell thingy so you can know when the next video hits the old YouTube universe. Now, guys, this build is massive, and because of its size and intricacy, this is going to be a relatively long speed build, but don't worry, at the end of the video, guys, I will be highlighting all of the materials that you need to build something like this, which actually surprisingly aren't as many as you'd think, so do stay tuned until the end to find out all of the wonderful things you'd need if you do want to actually attempt to make something similar. Anyways, with all that said, guys, let's get to the build, shall we? folks, with that speed build done, well, speedily, we're going to go ahead and cover all of the materials that you're going to need for a build like this if you want to make something similar. Now, this is, of course, a very large build with quite a lot of detail, but what's really surprising is there aren't actually that many materials that I used. So as you can see, guys, here's every material that I use. Some of them may look a little bit odd and you may not recognize them. Some of you guys who are very good builders are going to recognize all of these quite quickly. However, you can see, given the actual size of the build, and as we check out the map, it's quite large. This build is not got all that much stuff. Like I said, I think the most interesting stuff was actually the fact that we tried to throw in a little bit of silly green balloon, as well as these sandstone columns and some rich mahogany columns, along with some boreal beams. Now, I use this for some of the vertical spots. I also did use some marble column as well. Just a couple of different kind of textures that gave me a kind of a nice looking feel and stone-like facade to the actual building. I also, of course, used some yellow team block to make some pretty interesting features, and we also threw in a little bit of meteorite brick wall and some copper brick wall. Now, as always, I encourage you to pause the video here if you would like to take a closer look, but with those materials covered, guys, let's go ahead and move on to the rest of the video. Whew, all right, guys, that's it. That's the entire build done. It is massive. It's got tons and tons and tons of detail, and the best part about it is that it just really kind of feels like the Temple of Time from the game. Now, I did use a picture for reference, guys, of course, because I don't know enough about this build. Again, this was highly requested, so I figured I would do my best to make this a wonderful and, well, interesting design. And I also want to do this because we were celebrating 5,000 subscribers, which I think now we're almost at 6. So guys, thank you so much for the support. I may eventually do an actual dedicated build or video just to say thank you to you guys personally, because it means the world to me, and it's fantastic that you guys are loving the builds and supporting the channel. But feelings aside, guys, the best part, in my opinion, of this build is actually the little gold emblem in the middle. It took me a really long time to kind of figure out how to make the design, and I just love the way it turned out. It just kind of feels like it just sealed off that this was in fact from Zelda and not some rundown church or castle. So I don't know, it just added the right vibe for me, and I really just like how that one little detail really kind of put everything into perspective. But let me know what you think, guys, in the comments down below. What did you like about this build? Are you ever going to attempt something this epic yourself? And of course, if there's anything that you didn't like, of course, let me know in the comments down below. Or you could be nice and just say that everything's amazing. That would be good too. Anyways, that's it for me, guys. Thank you so much for watching until the end of this video, and thank you again so much for all of the support. As always, thumbs if you liked it, subs if you loved it. We will see you in the next one.